Hey there, this is John Anthony Francis Wilcox, and today is Saturday, the 11th of January, 2025. Hope you're all well. Uh, Much to discuss. Uh, let's see. Well, just let's get it out of the way. So today, made a pretty cool lunch. I had some pork chops, just two pork chops. I would have gotten more, but Michael doesn't eat such things. My nephew that lives with me. So I had gotten them a bit ago, and I defrosted them last night and made them for lunch with some Burberry spices and let them cook for several hours at 280 degrees. So not all that high. Wanted to get some good heat through it, and they were delicious. I had them with a little barbecue sauce on the side, and that was a thumbs up lunch. So some good stuff. This has been an interesting week on this end. I've been working away on stuff. I needed to get this box set review done of the New Order album Brotherhood. That's it's an album and a book and two CDs and two DVDs all in a big old box. And it all just opened up to me on Thursday, and I got it done. I was very happy with it, and it's up and out and sent to the people it needed to be sent to, so that's good. Um, Very nice thing happened on Thursday. Grace Mary, who brings me my communion every couple of weeks, came by to do just that, and it's show and tell time. She brought me two things: this rock. Got it? Rock. This rock. And this beautiful icon of St. Paul. So, why did she bring those, you might ask, and where are they from? Well, the day after Christmas, Grace Mary and her husband went to Greece to visit one of her daughters who works, I believe, at an embassy there. And while they were there, they decided to visit some parts of Greece that were from the Bible. So this rock comes from Corinth, at a place it is known that St. Paul used to speak, hence Paul to the Corinthians. It's from this area. And she was telling me the story of this. It wasn't easy to bring this here, let's just say that was an ordeal for her, but she thought of me, and that was beautiful. And this is also from Greece. Has this lovely wax seal on it, and it says this icon is handmade, and it feels it too. And it's for a wooden piece, it's fairly heavy, but beautiful. And that was very lovely of Grace Mary to think of me. She said about the rock, she said, I'm going to bring this because John should have it because he can't be here. So that was very sweet. It's nice to be well thought of, to say the least. Um, you have those horrible wildfires in California. And I've put in calls to a couple of my friends out there that have not yet responded to me. I hope they're okay and just not, they're too caught up in other stuff and just aren't able to call me right now. I'm going to hope that that's what that is. And beyond that, I watched. Sorry to my non-religious. Should I be sorry? My non-religious friends will find less in this because sometimes my weeks have lots of religious stuff in them. I watched a beautiful documentary on Our Lady of Guadalupe. I found that just wonderful. I got a call from my friend Larry yesterday, and that was very sad because he told me that our mutual friend Larry Mastroni, who was a drummer, actually played on a couple of things I did that I wrote way back and in the 80s, and he and Larry played much music together. The two Larrys, Larry Benigno and Larry Mastroni, and both great guys. Larry still is. Larry Benigno. Larry Mastroni sadly has passed away. Great guy. Um, you never know who touches your lives. He just was always a great guy. Kind of quiet, around me anyway. But talented man. Student of drummer Ed Soff, S-O-P-H. It's one of his proteges, jazz drummer. So sad to see him gone, or to hear that he's gone. Excited. By the way, a positive note. Yesterday I saw a video for the first track off of a album I didn't know was coming up in March, a new Jethro Tull album. I forget the name of the song, but it's about a 6-minute piece, and it was wonderful. Just had a wonderful sound to it, and it's the current iteration of Tull. And I also understand that on the album, Andy Giddings, who played extensively with them in the 90s on keyboards, joins them on some tracks, and James Duncan, who is really Ian Anderson's son, adds some drum and percussion to the stuff in addition to the full band. So the piece I heard sounded wonderful. If it reminded me of something other than the recent works, I was saying to someone today that I could see it fitting on, say, Stormwatch. Just had that kind of feel to it. But exciting to see that. Some good stuff. So I'm trying to think of beyond that. Did I watch any movies? Not really. I've been listening to these music from these CDs that my nephew gave me of a band called Kit Sebastian. That they have a Turkish. She's a Turkish singer, and the other musician they're the two mains of the band is a guy from France, but the band is from England. So interesting. I'll do a 6 songs some week soon of them, as I think you will really dig them. You'll really dig them, my friends. There you go. I also, assalamu alaikum. I watched some Elvis stuff. They had an Elvis day. I think it was Tuesday, or was it? Whatever day of the week it was on Turner Classic Movies. It was Elvis Day, and I survived watching a portion of Spin Out, which was not one of his best. It was pretty hokey, and the songs were. I don't know. I understand that the Colonel, what was his name, Tom Parker, used to like force him to sing these songs that he owned. So it wasn't that it was a good song; it's that it was a song the Colonel could then make some money off of. So, and Spin Out, I believe, was one of his last films. Maybe 2 or 3 more after that, and that was it. But yeah, I think that's all this Wilcox has got right now. I'm sure that after I get off of here, as I say this many times, uh, I'll remember something of import. But until then, I love you all. I hope you're well, and I will talk to you next time. Oh, I know. Don't touch that dial yet. So I want to let you know that I'm going to be further polluting the world of YouTube starting next week on Tuesdays. I'm going to do a poetry reading every week. So a new poem every Tuesday. If you hate it, I'll send it initially to everyone on my list. If you don't want to see that, just let me know and I'll take you off of that list, and no harm, no foul. But I kind of felt it's time to do that. So I love poetry. Probably haven't talked about that enough, but that's coming up for anyone that wants to watch it. Anyway, love you all. Bye bye.